Hey, good evening. My name is Kimberly Sims, and I'm giving you my reflective thoughts on Chapter 10, which deals with promoting success for all students through technology. Now, in this particular chapter, it deals a lot with teachers and how they're going to use the universal design for learning to help reach all students. Now, with this universal design, it's a way to really differentiate your teaching methods in order to reach students. All students do not learn the same, as well as even with educators, we do not learn the exact same way. Some of us are auditory. Some of us are kinesthetic. Some of us are tactile learners, of course, that can go along with kinesthetic, and some of us are auditory. However, there might be a couple of us, as well as our students, that requires several different of these learning styles together. Some of them, they might be grouped together in different ways. So, having said that, if we know that we are like this ourselves, then of course our students are like this also. Again, some of us as educators have to admit that some of us have some learning disabilities as well. We do have some needs. Some of us do not learn as quickly as others. And our students are the exact same way. So we need to try to find out some type of prescription, if you will, for our students in order to get them to learn. Now, in order to get them to learn, the text talked about the assistive technology tools, or these devices. Now, when it comes to these assistive technology devices, they can be as simple as these items that you see right here. You see a graphing calculator, to be more specific, but an ordinary calculator will suffice. Okay? We also have an iPad, a student iPad over here, as well as a notebook or a little book of different discs, which would be CD-ROMs or any type of audio books. Alright, so these learning devices are something simple to help the students, especially students with special needs. Some of our students, we have no choice of how they come to us. So therefore, we have to meet them at the door. And with this particular chapter, again, it talks about how educators, or what role educators play into breaking down those barriers. If we as educators do not break down those barriers, we're going to be losing our babies, which are our students. They are slowly but surely walking out of the door without a diploma or without a credit-based diploma. They are not trying to graduate. So it's up to us in order to hook them or to entertain them in such a way that this learning is for them. All right? Now, one thing that I've noticed, in order to get students involved, would be applications. All right? Now, these applications, if you can see this on here, these are different applications that I have downloaded on my MacBook in order to sync with my iPads. That's in. I have a cart full of iPads for my students. Now, as you can tell, some of these apps are not educational. However, some of these apps are, a lot of these apps are educational. Now, one thing that I wanted to show you is the Alpha Hudson app. Now, this particular app here, what it actually does, it's an app where that deals with the cells. And when it talks about the cells, it's not just talking about it. It's actually giving you a 3D image of these cells.